Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, here with our 1000 Beaver challenge, where what we built has been built and has been done. All our trees have grown. We have loads of chestnuts found, which means this is getting loads of grilled chestnuts, which is good. I think we're not getting a great deal in. May just be because our gatherer, no, our gatherer has plenty of chestnuts in. The stuff isn't being transported around. We need to address that. But we do have paper. We have all this done here. We have paper, and we have 200 paper sat in here, which is excellent. Which is really good, because that means we can do a couple of things. First and foremost, we can build additional. Not additional. Sorry, we can build beehives, but we can research them as well. Let's research the beehive. Yes. So we can research the beehive and put bee up in here. So I'm going to set that up to start with. So we'll remove the center crop from each of these, and also I've kind of had a change of mind of things back here. I do want to put in another way up on there for our beavers, but I don't think I want to do it sort of this way, if it makes sense. I don't want to do like a third row above there. I think I'd much rather have like it come from this side, come here. We'll just pave over the water, have the water run underneath the building area, and then we'll have the same thing just in reverse. And then on the ends we can have some storage. I really want to get these storages going, because I really feel like having just an underground warehouse here would be fantastic. Not that you can build on top of them, but yeah, I just feel like, yeah, the small warehouses are great. They only store 200, whereas the large warehouses are they store 1,000. So far we've got 2, 4, 6, 800 on all this space here. We could get rid of all these, put in one building and have 1,000, or put in this building and have 4,000. So I think getting the food storage is probably a very important thing to do. So rather than having another tier of food that goes up, another tier of housing that goes up here, we pave over this, blank this out, and basically just build another this in reverse here, or maybe put it on the side. I don't know. I kind of want to build a housing complex with like a food storage right in the center, which means tearing this down and rebuilding it, which is doable, but maybe not here. I kind of like the idea of having. We want to do it, but I want to do it somewhere where we've got plenty of space for it, for one. Which isn't... On this map, you kind of need to build over the top of rivers somewhere, so that's going to happen. Maybe this is a good place for it. Put it right here, build over the top of the river. Not worry about it too much. I have cleared up space here because I was going to put in some water pumps here, so that we could get access to water quicker. But our water storage seems to be pretty good. So... Do you know what? What we're going to do, we are going to go, no, you're not allowed to store any food there, so we'll clear that food out over time. It'll clear the food out. 200 food storage is fine because we've got plenty of crops, so we're absolutely fine for it's going to be not a problem whatsoever. I'll temporarily switch these over to a harvest, so they clear up some crops and hopefully don't replant them too quickly. And then I think I'm going to try and just build a square here and put in an underground storage in the center. 2, maybe underground storages. I'm not sure. I think probably just 1. We'll go with carrots, and then we'll go to try and get loads of beavers, as much as we can get beavers going on there. And then we'll build this sort of design here again, and figure out how to get up onto the roofs for things. Because right now we could put in our rooftop terraces here and get stairs up to them. But we can't put it here because of the way that's done there. It doesn't work. So that's kind of where the triple houses do have a benefit, is that you can get up to the roofs of them. Although their doors are in the centre, so maybe not. Maybe we just need to move that roof out. But then we can't build stair up that way. So it becomes extremely complicated to do things. I don't know. I have to look at how I can build things and how we can design stuff. What I'm thinking is basically putting the large underground storage in the centre and then building like a stadium around it, so all the houses point to the centre with gaps coming out. I don't know how I'm going to build it yet, and I don't know exactly how much space we need for it, but we have space here because we can, as I said, not fill the river, we'll just build on top of the river and then build around it. We just need to make sure that the underground warehouse is on the ground, which is easy enough done. Okay, so that's kind of thing we need to focus on, because everything else is good. Explosions would be useful. Well, I think explosions might be useful in some places. I mean, because we could always get rid of this down here and put it down here. I want to get into here as well, so we'd want to blow some of this up over here. Well, we could put our buildings anyway. You know, they could live all the way over here. That would not be a problem. They just have to commute in. I'm just putting it there because then we can build over here for other things, and it's kind of central. Kind of the idea of it, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. First and foremost, let's get rid of this. You still got logs in, but we could get rid of that. This would be good for a crop area, but we're not going to do that. We're going to put in water. Put in a couple of water pumps. I think we can get 3 in here. Yeah, we'll get a fourth one in, unfortunately. So put 3 in. And then put a little tiny water tank on the end. Just so they've got somewhere to dump their water in. And then this is the river. So the river starts flowing down here first, so this will get water the quickest. We won't have to wait so long for this to be built here. Which would be good. Which would be very, very good. Also, the other thing as well is that we could potentially change this up here as well. If we needed to. You know, we could spread out, move our lumber mill. I kind of want to move the lumber mill, I think, and then delete some of this the building area, the housing area. I'll have to have a look, see what kind of design I want to get for the housing area. Something that looks good. Not fantastic at that. But the other thing we'll do is explosions. I really want to do explosions. Let's have a look here. So what do we need for the explosion? We need metal. Okay. And where is metal? Metal is a scavenger flag is 200, and then we need that as well. So we have the research for that. We are a little bit low on people. Unemployed. We've got 6 unemployed, so that's okay. And we also need transporters. We need to put in a holding post somewhere, because we are starting to struggle for goods getting to places. So especially with these down here, these are going to have haulers to take the water out of here. They'll dump it in here, and then the haulers can take the water out and put it in the river. Okay, so let's get a scavenger flag. Let's unlock that, and let's unlock the smelter. Smelter requires 200 power, so do that as well. That's fine. We're going to put the scavenger flag down here because we're going to remove this here. And we're going to build a stair up. Like so. Come on, thank you. 200 horsepower is 4 powers. You can put it in here. And do 4 power wheels next to it, I suppose. Let's do that. Let's remove that. Let's put in the smelter one away from the road. So put in 4 power wheels like that. That's 200 power for that. And we want to build a storage for our metal. We don't really want to store scrap metal. That's not all that important. So we'll just do that, and I'll destroy that so I know when that gets built it'll be done. Awesome. And let's also destroy that path. So no one works up here yet. I want to get people working in the pumps first. We might just move these pumps and have these pumps up here being our main 3, and then maybe expand out on more pumps if we need more water. But we're doing well. We've got another dry circle should be coming along in a couple of days. But our 1300 water is doing fine. So we have 54 beavers, and they drink 2 water a day. So we need 108 water per day. So we're good for 10, 11, 12 days at the moment of droughts. And that's not including what we're additionally pumping out. That's just if we didn't pump any extra out. We'd be good for 12 days just on our stored water. So I think we're good. I think we're good. Good for water. Good. Anyway, let's build this, and let's wait for this to be consumed. I don't think this is gonna get used. We might have to remove these here. Build the beehives manually. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just mark these for remove. Because they're not going to get chopped down because we're no longer using the carrots, because these are actually going to empty of carrots. So, yeah. Okay, we'll build this here, and we shall come back once this is built, and it's going to be a while because the scavenger flag has to scavenge some stuff to put 30 scrap metal into here, so we'll be back in a bit. And at the start of Cycle 9, our buildings have completed. I didn't see how long the last drought was. I'm not sure, but we have dried up the river, which isn't a big problem. All our crops have still got water because we have this water stored here, so that's all good. Yeah, it's not really causing a major problem for us. I might want to put in a couple of dams in a few places just to keep water elsewhere, but I'm not all that fussed about it. Maybe down here when we expand out down here, because I would like to get some potatoes, because potatoes help with strength for moving things around, so that'd be good. But yeah, we have this all set here ready. This has been set to metal blocks. And the water is slowly coming back. Now, this is what I meant by putting the pumps here, is that the water will come back to this point pretty much straight away within a few hours of the first day. So we can get water again if we run out. And I keep sneezing. However, we actually have more water stored than we went into the drought with, so not too that fussed about water. Not too much fussed about it. It's all good. Anyway, let's connect this up and not get this going because we have no spare beavers. We're at a point where we get like a death wave, and we lose about 20 beavers, and then they will get born again. So yeah, it's not ideal, but that's kind of the way the Folktails work, because obviously they can only breed when there is space, so you've got to wait for someone to die before they have a new baby. So that's just it. That's just the way it's going to go. So we'll connect this up like so, like so, and like so. There we go. And then you'll be doing your thing whenever. That's fine. That's fine. Let's put in our beehives. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might also put another farm in. We've got like a farm for this field, a farm for this field, a farm for this field, and we're going to put another farm in down here. That's not a farm. That is a farm. There we go. Put a farm in there, and that can be for this field here. So there we go. And this is all going to be carrots, and then I think we'll build our thing in here somewhere. Might be a bit larger than I thought. We might also remove, in fact we're going to remove this down here. All this down here we're going to remove and put there. We'll put like campfires or something maybe in the corners. I'm not too sure. I have an idea, but I need to give it a little bit of a test first. And I might just test it in this playthrough rather than go to a single player game and do whatever and try and. But we might just test it in this playthrough and we'll see how it goes. But not right now. Not right now. Because we need other things first. We need to store way more planks. We have no planks in storage. This one here is barely keeping up with our 2 gear workshops producing gears. Now the gears do fill up and then the planks start filling up, but I would like to get more planks in storage. So we're going to do that down here. Now, beavers are still a problem. The amount of beavers we have, the amount we need, does not correspond. But we can turn off our paperworks because we're not using paper at all. So we can turn off the entire paperwork area like that, and that will free up some beavers for us, which is good. So let's build down here. I think I need that. Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to have 2 lumber mills there, I want to have 2 power wheels. There and there. And then I want to have a large warehouse on this side. So we're going to unlock the large warehouse. Boom, and it's going to go there. Or if you're on the main road, it doesn't really matter. I think I'll put it on the main road that way. There you go. And I'm going to remove the road so it doesn't do anything. And then we're going to build this. This is going to become the this is going to become the priority. Not too fussed about the beehives. We have plenty of food right now. Plus, we don't want to get any extra food because we're waiting for this to run out here. I did mention about putting multiple beehives down to cover the carrot area. I did actually test that in a different game. A different thing. I did test whether having multiple. I basically had I had a beehive with a single crop next to it, and then I had 4 beehives with a crop in between it. The crops were growing at the same speed, so I think there is just a flag to say whether they are getting a bonus or not getting a bonus, and it doesn't stack. So, at least in the limited test that I did, it wasn't a very long test, but yeah, they didn't stack. So, but okay, so we'll make this the priority. We'll build the warehouse here. We'll build some more wood log storage here, and this can turn not log lumber mills, and this can turn more wood into planks. We can store planks in here, which means we can get rid of this one here. Not that it has anything in it, so I'm going to say don't store anything there. I'm going to set all these to desired none of water. Not that we're going to empty them, because we've got nowhere to empty them to. Maybe we should get some more water storage somewhere. It's never a bad thing having more water storage, but we don't really have the buildings for this. We don't have the planks. That's the biggest issue, is that we just don't have planks to do things with. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'll put a water storage up there. Could probably do with putting a large one down here as well. We've got space for them, so why not just more water storing is good. The more water you can store, the generally better things always are. So, do I want to do that? Yeah. I mean, we can do that. I'm kind of thinking of that. I might get rid of this warehouse here. And oh no! I was going to say I'm going to get rid of the warehouse there and put in the large underground storage, but we don't want that. We want the large storage over there. We only want a small storage here, so they can quickly dump, and then haulers can come and pick it up. That's the idea. So, yeah. But that's okay. That's okay. So more water storage would not go amiss. It would not go amiss. Here is where I think I want to put explosives, so I need to get rid of these trees. So let's also do that. Let's set. Oh, that does not be chopped down anymore. There's no trees left there. Let's just flag. That area. Don't need to do it. That's right. Boom. And we'll flag these berry bushes for removal. And to prioritise berry bushes for removal because they spread, and when they spread, it's annoying. Very, very annoying. Particularly if you've told them to like clear an area, and then they clear an area and one berry bush is spread whilst you were clearing the area, and then you come back to building, it's like, no, there's another berry bush there. Or if you don't look at it for a while, there's like 20 berry bushes there. No, how could you? How could you? Yeah, so we'll do that, and we'll build our explosives here. But we need research for that, and research is struggling. Research is very much struggling. So. I mean, the obvious thing to do with the research is to get the observatory. It's 1,000 science that we're way off. Or just build some more inventors. But we can't really build more inventors. We've got some unemployed beavers, but no buts. No buts. Let's just build another inventor. At least one more inventor, shall we? You're safe down there. We're not going to do that. My kind of plan is, and not the Hubert, but the plan is that we're going to have like this come down here, and it's going to be like square. So instead of the path going straight along here as it does at the moment, it's going to probably come down behind these waterways. So the path will be here. Perhaps I'm not entirely sure which way I want to do this yet. So. We'll see, and then we'll just fill in over the top of this here. Well, not fill in. We'll platform over the top of this here, so that we can build on top of it, and then this square, like here, maybe even larger, will become housing centre. That's the plan. That's the plan. Whether the plan's going to work or not, I don't know, but it's worth a try, and we'll see how it goes. Because I want to put 1,000 beavers. I can't put 1,000 beavers in one place. That's not. I can't get 1,000 there. These store 6 beavers, and they're the best bang for your buck when it comes to space-wise, as we discovered in, I think, one of the earlier episodes. I thought the triple lodge was good because it does 9 inhabitants, but it's a 3x2 footprint, and then 2 tall. This one is a 2x2 and 2 tall, and does 6. So you get in this space here, you get 3 double buildings, and you would get 2 triple lodges. And that's 6, 12, 18, and this one here is 9, 18. So it's exactly the same. Exactly the same. They're not better. It's exactly the same, but it actually costs less. Building this costs 20 logs, so that's 2, 4, 6, 60 logs. That costs 35, which means 2 of them is 70 logs. So realistically, the double lodge is a better building. It just costs exactly the same amount of beavers stored in the area. Can beavers live there, but it costs less in wood. The only advantage the triple lodge has is the door is centralised, so it might be a little easier to do things with. It's 1 door per 3 tiles, rather than 1 door every 2 tiles, so it does kind of have its advantages and disadvantages, how it does things. But I don't know, I think I'm going to go with the double lodges. I kind of like the idea of going with all double lodges along. And then the only problem is getting up onto the roofs for the rooftop terraces. But the idea I kind of thought was to have like one there, and then have one like there. There's no mirrored double lodge, which is a shame. If there was a mirrored one, it'd be fine because you could do that. But I think I'd do maybe 4 long, maybe 5 long. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out the rooftop terraces. We might not even do rooftop terraces. They're not necessarily needed. They just encourage beavers to breed more. So they're not particularly needed. I mean, they also get kits grow up quicker. We're not fussed about speed, particularly. We're not going for efficiency. We're just going for many beavers. We're just going to flood the market with beavers. So maybe just not worrying about the terraces and doing it that way would work. So we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, I've got to wait for this to build, and this to build, and these to build, and then loads of planks to come in. So I've got to wait for this to build, and other bits and pieces gone there. That's going to be the next highest priority. And yeah, it's going to take a little while to do. So okay, we'll leave this one here. We will come back next time when all this is built and all this is done, and we will start on explosives, because for my plan I need explosive. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.